Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Out towards the flank. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Kane! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 10,
Tottenham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vitinha. Can he get it through? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gavi. Fernandez. For Messi. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He is through here! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that's a throw-in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's heaved it away. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Hangs one in. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a throw-in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Marcelo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Pacho. Van Dijk. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Dembele. He's having a shot! Off the post! Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Mbappe.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort. That's just playing it safe and simple.
This is a promising build-up. Neymar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Snyder. That is very well defended. Vitinha, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Van Dijk. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Neymar. Bullish header! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tottenham with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Messi.
Tottenham certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Alexander-Arnold. Jimenez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got away. Tries a shot! Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And he's quick to return it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Messi ventures forward. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Tottenham currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former.
Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well cleared. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Gavi. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. And it's Camavinga. Decent chance! Now it's Kane. Crunching tackle. Goes down, but nothing given. Tottenham still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Dani Olmo, and he was quick to react. Now it's Schneider. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
It's the day! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Camavinga, pressing high and with purpose. Gavi, passes coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo. That has not gone well. Van Dijk. Pacho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitinha gets on his bike. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Jimenez has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Donnarumma, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. Vitinha. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Dembele! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Marcelo gathers from the goal kick. Camavinga has created one goal already. Oh, played right into his path. Tottenham claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. Punched away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans...
It's Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Pacho. Oh, great leap! No, just not quite. Dani Olmo. Chips it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Added time.
He's picked his way through. Camavinga. And it's Sneijder. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gavi. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it's ended all square, both battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Expecting traffic to be heavy after the final
How do you
whistle
look back
today?
on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Marcelo got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, some tackle that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Rafinha, and he's managed to get free, lofted in. Tacho attempts a clearance. He's had a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there's green grass ahead of him. Lovely feet. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Vitinha. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Van Dijk. Turns back here, probably the best option. Marcelo.
Oh, really well played.
That is lovely. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Opts for safety. Played into space. That is good alertness. Vitinha. He's having a hit! He's got away with one there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vitinha with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
He has found the way through. Gerrard powering forward here. The less said about that pass, the better. And here's Ribery. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, what a mistake! And it's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Ribery going after that. Rafinha. Looking for the far post. Lewandowski! No, not the best of headers. Camavinga.
Tottenham truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking to play him in. And this is Dembele.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Hakimi gathers from the goal kick. Vitinha gets on his bike and on the move. Ribery is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Vitinha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gerrard going forward.
2 added minutes
Spread
has
it
been
left.
indicated.
Ribery. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. It's just beyond his reach. And he's gone looking for safety. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Tottenham trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
With the owner of a blue
So that's... And everyone takes a well-earned rest.
It is about to be towed away. Substitution on the field. Number 18, Neymar. Number 13.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Dembele. Coming on the
Tottenham
field.
really need to
Number
bring up their
19,
intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Number
Just looked at a step too slow on everything.
Great vision. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gavi. Looking for options for movement. Space for him to turn and look. And he was alert to it. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Lewandowski. Tottenham come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Olise. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got away. Lewandowski. He's shifting through the... Lewandowski! Oh, it's hit the post. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hakimi picks it up now. Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Tries one from range! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Vitinha running with intent. Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Marcelo eases him off the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rafinha considers his options. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tottenham perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vitinha. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Shot, good chance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
But that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Camavinga. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had it taken off him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ambitious ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marcelo.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
That has ended up in no man's land. Rafinha threads one in. He's found space here. Rafinha. Tacho wins the duel this time. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but...
Decent chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Tries to pass it through. Hakimi. Now it's Yamal. Might be dangerous. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
I think this defence could do themselves a massive favour by being more decisive, more communicative. They're being penetrated too easily, too often.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking for the run. Lewandowski. And he is dashing away.
Barcelona are totally...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, the net, that's wonderful striking.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Marquinhos. Rijkaard. Marquinhos. Rijkaard. Koundé. Saliba. And Marquinhos. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. That's a nicely weighted pass. That has been cut short. Hakimi wins the duel this time.